Good morning, Vancouver. It's Thursday, May the 30th, and from the Pollinate Studio, la-dee-da-dee-da, this is Terminal City News. Christy Clark and the BC Liberals are hoping to get their budget rolling early and are wanting to start up legislature during the summer. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but it has been confirmed that David Eby has won in Christy Clark's riding of choice. Two other Liberal ridings have fallen to the NDP during recounts, so it's not unfair to say that perhaps many of these Liberals who feel they've worked hard to win their seats might just be a little too hesitant to give them up for Clark to have her own little by-election and legally be Premier. Perhaps even the fabled 801 Club may persist and find a way to get a more popular leader in her stead. Only time and my personal trained psychic groundhog will tell. I mean, why not? It's more accurate than Ipsis Reid and Angus Reid. In other political news, various citizens are calling for NDP MLA Jane Shin to step down in the wake of some confusing credentials on her resume. You guys have got to be kidding me. Our last premier was caught drinking and driving, and we spent the last decade going through scandal after scandal with the Liberals, and all you voters can focus on is one poorly worded resume. Can't you tell a former contract killer when you see one? I'd advise you all to let sleeping dogs lie. The Vancouver Sun, clearly feeling that the news was getting far too depressing lately, decided that Grizzly Bears deserved front-page coverage on Tuesday. Look, I appreciate the situation the Bears are in, but unless something's actually happening with the Bears besides a general conservation thing, why all the coverage? Let's see some awesome headlines instead, like Bears applying for terracing contracts, or Bear protests parking meter fines, or even, oh God, I'm being eaten alive by a bear. Last week, a bridge on the I-5 between Bellingham and Seattle collapsed, proving once and for all, Albertan drivers are worse than the ones in Vancouver. No one is more shocked than I am. Now, how am I supposed to get down to Easy Street Records? Oh, bummer. Okay, apparently it closed down. I guess I'm going to have to take all my business to Zulu Records on 4th. And I'm allowed to joke about this because no one was hurt when the bridge collapsed, right? This past weekend, the province reported a growing trend downtown in the form of micro apartments. You know, I have no gripe if you want to squeeze into something half the size of a bachelor suite. If that's how you want to live, go right ahead. It would be the height of first world arrogance to state that everyone must have a huge living space. What does piss me off is that one poor fellow was perfectly happy in his 260 square foot apartment in West Hastings, paying $975 per month. Are you mad, sir? You're being ripped off. Don't give me this stupid pat answer of capitalism, prime real estate, it's normal. That's bullshit. The idea behind micro apartments and laneway housing, remember those? Was to be able to afford to live in an expensive area by offsetting space for rent. But someone forgot to tell the landlords that, as apparently they all somehow forgot and said, screw it, let's charge an unreasonable amount anyway. Now, if you're asking why I seem to think it's unreasonable, this very program has mentioned twice before that Vancouver has been ranked as both having a high cost of living and being totally unaffordable on a global scale. More than Manhattan, guys. Wait, sorry. This just in. Apparently he gets internet and a dishwasher included. Never mind. It's all good. Well, folks, it's that time again where Nate, from our host site of the Pollinate Show, gives us his top 10 Google searches for the month. Take it away, Nate.
Hi, I'm Nate.
And I'm still Steve.
Still Steve. So we're going to read the top 10 Google searches of May that have led to our website, www.thepollinateshow.com. You Google something, and then you click the link, and it goes to my website. I get notified. I know what you're Googling. So all you sick people, I know what you're up to. So here we go. We're going to do number 10. Number 10 is Tragic War Stories, Paul and Nate.
Again with Tragic War Stories. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yes. That's an episode where something about I can't even remember really.
There
There's
was something that was going to happen, but it deviated into just this guy telling
these horrible war. Right, they had to go on a mission, but it kept cutting to him, telling these war stories. Sorry, I feel like I'm like French kissing this. I'm getting to know this mic better. I'm getting to know you better too.
To know you.
Number 9. This shouldn't be too surprising. Blowjob and throw up. That's different from before, where it was like throw up, blowjob, blowjob. This is blowjob and throw up. Number 8. How did the Pollinate Show start?
That's a good question, actually.
Well, I was in a bit of a funk, and that's why we kind of got the website started, is to kind of keep my mind off it. But Paul and I had been pollinating way before the site. This is something we did all the time, just out in the streets, talking to each other. Some guy told us we needed to record it, and that guy's actually Peter Kent, a world famous stuntman, and he was Arnold Schwarzenegger's personal stuntman for Terminator and Total Recall.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Peter Kent.
Wow.
He was the one who, like, all the Terminator films and all that. He was the one who told us to create the Pollinate Show, and so he is Arnold Schwarzenegger's personal stuntman for all of his films in like the 80s and stuff. So,
Number 7. Lines to the Little Pollinators play.
So that's not anything to do with us. So
What is that even?
I don't know what the little
pollinators would be bees, like maybe little bees.
There's probably a play called Little Pollinators.
Oh,
there's probably a play, and he's trying to find the script to it.
What are the lines? I don't know.
But you're not gonna find them on our site.
Yeah. Number 6 is Pollinate Show.
Congratulations, you found us.
I hope, actually, that would be how people would search for the Pollinate Show. Number 5, the Pollinate Show.
It's good. I'm glad people are searching for us and finding us.
Very recently, in one of the newer episodes, Graham Myers of Second Story Theater kept telling Nate, it's not the Second Story Theater, it's just Second Story Theater, but this is the Pollinate Show, not Pollinate Show.
This is true.
Number 4, where does the Pollinate Show perform live? That's awesome.
All right.
That's great. That's someone wants to come out and see it.
Not just someone. 2 people.
2 people want to come out
Two people are Googling. Thank you, those 2 people. Where do we perform live? We perform live at the Second Story Theater. I guess at Second Story. I just did it again. At Second Story Theater. Yeah, it's a great little location. Even if we're not performing live, why don't you go there and watch a show? Friday, Saturday night, Sun Death Improv.
But seeing as this is Thursday, May the 30th, couple days, this upcoming Sunday, come out and see us perform.
June 2nd.
June 2nd.
Okay, so number 3, we got our top 3. Ready? Number 3 is great porno. 1 word. I don't know why it's 1 word. It's just great porno.
Great porno. And a couple people looked up great porno.
Yeah, it's 2 people Googling great porno, but why didn't you put a space there? This is 2 words. You put it as 1. Number 2, unsurprisingly, blowjob throw up. What kind of niche market is this? I don't understand. What niche, Number 1, this is probably my favorite Google search of all time. There's 4 people Googled this too.
4.
Is Paul and Nate on drugs from Paul and Nate? No, we're not on drugs. Okay, here's a true story. I've never done a single drug in my life. I've never even smoked pot. Not once. Not once.
And if this is how he is without doing drugs, the show would be messed up if he was on drugs.
It would be really weird, and it would be uncontrollable, really. So I don't know why 4 people you think the answer is going to be on our website? I don't know. Here's some honorable mentions. Look at this: men pollinating their GFs. Who uses that as a way of just? Of course, blowjob, throw up, blowjob.
There's a lot of blowjob throw up on here.
ThePollinateshow.com, again, good work.
Thank you.
Who is Nathan from The Pollinate Show?
Who is he?
That's me.
Apparently they already know who Paul is.
Yeah.
Who's Nathan?
Look at this one. This is awesome. Why does Paul keep quitting The Pollinate Show?
How many people? One person.
Just one person Googled, why does Paul keep quitting The Pollinate Show?
If you listened, every time Paul's quit, Nate gives an explanation on the show.
I give a really good explanation, and then he comes back, and we give a good explanation why he's back, too.
Yeah. Good question, though.
I don't know. Some guy's like, why does he do it?
Why does he do it?
It's on Wiki Answers. The Circus Trilogy. There's a trilogy. It was 3 episodes. It was really long.
Way too long.
It was really weird. And that's really it. So anyways, this upcoming Sunday we're doing an amateur comedy night. You should come out. You should come out and see it. It's at Second Story Theater. If you're watching this next week, like maybe you were behind, you're watching it next week. Too bad you missed it. Look at this.
Hey, we're gonna be doing another one. Keep posted.
That's right. Like NSHG Films on Facebook, and like Pollinate Show on Facebook. So check that out. Why don't we go back to you, Steve?
Yeah, good idea.
In the studio.
All right. Thanks, Nate Dogg and me. So long from us here at NSHG Films. Please remember to subscribe, visit our website, and keep that hate mail coming. See you next week.